let me talk to those who needed to make corrections on their documents legally, right? So more person changes on your documents legally. So being your passport, right? So being your passport or your birth certificate or anything, any school certificate that you want to make changes to that, this video is for you. Now, since we are in Ghana, and I believe the same procedure also happen in other countries, and especially most of the African countries, and then take note. Now, this is the process. This is how you should go about it. You first of all, you say this is one. There was one guy who was living outside the country, and then he has changed his name. He has correct, right? So that is he has corrected his name, and then done a new birth certificate. Then he wants to go and renew his passport abroad, right? So he wants to go and renew the passport abroad. Then he has to provide evidence to show that firstly his name is that, and then now there was a mistake, so he's correcting that name to this. So the procedure of doing that, the same applies to the place of birth and then date of birth. Is that okay? So those three things are in line: name, date of birth, and then place of birth. So you have to gazette it. So this is one here. Let me show you an evidence of this that I'm talking about here. That's what we have been doing for many years now. So for when it comes to this case, you have some small experience on that. So you first of all need to go to Commission of Oath or a notary public, telling them your reason, right? So tell them that maybe your name was mistakenly spelled on any of your documents, right? So maybe let's say previously your name is that, now you want to correct that to this. So they will type everything for you in the form of this. Let me see. This is an affidavit, right? For a security reason. This is an affidavit. Is that okay? So this is an affidavit. We did this in the year 2023, just recently. Is that recent? Almost 2 years now. Oh wow. Okay. So we did this in the year 2023. It was about this is about a date of birth. Is that okay? So once we are done with this affidavit, and then you need to send this affidavit to a publishing house, a gazette office. So this is it. Look at this. This is a gazette. So Ghanaian Gazette here. So you send that to the gazette with affidavit. So with the affidavit, they are going to process that for you legally in the system by saying that initially, okay, so there's an example here. The name here, your occupation, your address, so wishes all to know that his date of birth is 5th October 2006 instead of 5th February 2005. So that is a 1 year. With effect from 22nd February 2023, all documents bearing his former name are still valid. So once you're able to do that, you are free to go. You don't have any issue. So wherever you go with the gazette and then the affidavit, then it will be accepted. Is that okay? That is how you have to go by the process. And then finally, if you are outside, and then your document, you need that document outside the home country. Let's say, for instance, you need that document outside Ghana. That's what I'm trying to say here. You need a document. You need this thing outside Ghana. You have to attest the affidavit. This is an affidavit. You have to. How do you attest it? You have to attest it. First of all, you have to send back to the Judicial Service of Ghana. Is that okay? This is the Judicial Service of Ghana, and then after that, it starts with the notary public, right? So it starts with the notary public. So you send it to the Judicial Service here, and then after that, you send it to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for them to beware of fake documents. Is that okay? Beware of fake documents. So one way of checking that whether your document is fake here, I'm using this one as a reference point here. You see there? It tells me embossed. You see this here? That is the embossment, and it also comes with the serial number here, right? So always make sure that you check that and beware of fake documents. Okay, so that you don't fall as any victim. So that is how simple you change your corrections on your bed. We have been receiving this a lot, right? So we do receive that a lot. So if you are interested in any of our service, why don't you comment in the comment section below, especially if you are outside the country, right? So if you are outside the country, so I'm an that's a I am when yeah, whether my own comment section, wait me just type type anything in the comment section. You need help, you need our consult, you need, then we will be glad to respond to your comment. If there is a need of a communication, we can share our contact with you, and then you let us know how best we can help you. Even if you are in Ghana, you want to do that corrections, that is the lay down procedure. Is that okay? That is the lay down procedure of making sure that your two different names tally, and then, or maybe two different places of birth, maybe because of a mistake or one or two reasons. And if you have the Gazette attached with the affidavit, it is valid wherever you want to go. Right, so wherever you are going, and then that thing, it is still valid so far as it has been published. That is why we call this one publishing house, right? So authorization by the nation. Which document do you want to attest? Which document do you want to gazette? Let me know in the comment section below. Is that okay? All right.